everybody. How are you doing? JMT Talvez, what's up? Hope you guys are having a good evening. My evening's okay. I did speak with Spectrum. Now I got my router, or not my router, my modem refreshed. So hopefully there won't be any issues tonight. I don't think it solved the problem because I'm still not getting the speeds that I should, but they're having a tech come out Thursday afternoon. So over the next 2 days, we'll see. But then after that, you know, just I was telling Talvez earlier that I wanted to grind some money. Fortunately, my wife got home from work. She's on call this week, so her standard shift's second shift until next week. We had to do our health insurance enrollments because bless the health insurance of a healthcare worker. Not as good as you would think, but still really good. Being self-employed, that's a huge plus, because otherwise my health insurance options would not be great. So that took a little while, so I didn't really have the time to grind this money. But hey, Xblod, you there? You blended in so well. You blended in so well with class rep bot. So this is the way you grind money in this game. You have Tressa, you go to high level areas, you equip the essentially the low battle encounter rate on Cyrus, and this game's on a step count, just like Final Fantasy VII is for random battles. You try to fight the boss, you go in twice, you say perhaps not, you run back out, you get $4,800. For what? 40 seconds of work? That's way more than you're ever gonna get grinding battles. I mean, the issue is I'm not gaining levels. However, I am gaining significantly better items now, which is a big deal. Like for AANIT, who we're trying to level here, she has this ridiculous axe now. Now her longbow's still shit, but and then good armor. I think we gave, that's a really good bow. We had already gotten Ulrich his platinum sword. But yeah, there's some other armors and stuff that we could get. I'm not gonna sit here doing this for a while, but hat streams are always nice, chill streams. I am specifically wearing the hat today because my hair is starting to get kind of unruly. When you're a mixed dude and you have like, it's not long enough to be like a fro, but it's not short enough to be just like a normal, you know, whatever you want to call it, fade cut, whatever. It gets weird. Like especially the back, like it all flips up. Like it like kind of, like they're, like you get the wings or something. It also causes my hair to touch my ears, which I think I mentioned this before. I don't know how girls do this, let alone dudes. This thing, my hair grazes my ear and I'm like, ugh, ugh. I have a bug on me? What is that? No, not time to hang out with you. I did that earlier. It's a trick, all right. It hides my unkempt hair. But do not fear, I am going to get a haircut at the end of the week. My barber is going to see me and be like, bruh. He's never seen me with a beard. I've had that same goatee and just the goatee for 10 years, 11 years, something like that. And then from a period of like 05 or 06 through 08 or 09, I had the goatee but also the chin strap, and then I got rid of that because that was just annoying to maintain. 4 projectile sprites and 3 block animation. I hope you all enjoy. Courtesy of XBlood. Yeah, I was thinking like Monday. Like, don't I have to? Oh no, I don't have Saturday. I'm really gonna enjoy taking the week off of Smash because last stream was just a lot. And I'm like, you know what? A week off will probably recharge my batteries. So it came at a good time. It's just I'm still gonna miss streaming on Saturday. It's a highlight of the week. Instead, me and Autumn are gonna have to crush a Smash tournament at a friend's house. Although he hasn't played since the last tournament in September because he left his he lost his Switch charger. Okay, so actually we're almost at a level good enough for Ulbrich. It's weird. He was like the highest level, and now he's the lowest level for chapter 3. But we have to go to AANIT, who's over here. 7. We're not doing Cyrus yet. Delia is. They vary a lot more widely. Chapter 2 or chapter 3, 34, 32. So Alphen and Ulbrich will be the next 2 that we do. Let's see, we can try getting into one of them tonight. I'm not sure we'll be at a level where it'll be feasible, but to complete it, but we'll see. I'm gonna do this 2 more times and then we can leave. So give me some money to get some good armor or something. Or maybe I'll buy another bow for AANIT. Yeah, I'm not gonna know what to tell my barber. Like, just do what you normally do. Just kind of line the beard. Is that what happens? Do you line the beard? I know no. I think before tomorrow I'm gonna come back here and get like $500,000 or something. Because having better equipment is a huge deal. It means I don't have to like over level just to beat the bosses because of my equipment's garbage. Because you do not make enough money in this game grinding out battles. Kind of sucks. I think they want you to take advantage of Tressa, but you really don't know how to use her skill. Which, I mean, it's kind of hard to not know, just you run around. But if you don't optimize it, then you're not really getting a huge advantage. Isn't the day before tomorrow day? Did I say the day before tomorrow? Oh my god, please tell me I didn't say that. That would be today. Can I help you with something? Stop licking the carpet. Get away from it. That's right, I had business here. I'm not gonna lie, AANIT's pretty fine. Oh. Are we good? I was like, oh man, we'll try 2000 bitrate. You know, it's okay right now. It's like 8 megabits per second. You know, it's not gonna keep varying wildly. Guess who was wrong? But thank you for letting me know. That sucked. Ugh. Are we good? Are we actually moving? Oh, Lasai. Oh yeah, that big old 4 megabits per second. Woo! More drop frames is what I wanted. Yeah, that's top quality right there. All right, well, we can do one of two things. I can throw up my arms and say, I give up. And we try again tomorrow. But then the problem's still not going to be solved by tomorrow, which is an issue considering we're doing the giveaway thing tomorrow, hopefully. No, I guess it's not really going to matter. Might as well just go. Will you shut up? Why are my dogs being so weird? Maybe she feels the drop frames and is irritated by it too. I'm not. We are far from optimized, unfortunately. All right, we'll keep going. We'll see what happens. Let's just hope that distortion was just a glitch in the matrix and everything has been fixed. And so AANIT set forth in search of Santa. Thank you to Chris for the host on YouTube, or Twitch. Damn, YouTube should have hosting. But I guess it's just not set up in a way like Twitch is, where that would make sense. Her master, the closest thing to a father she had vanished while pursuing the baleful fiend Red Eye, and the huntress has vowed to find him and bring him home. The direwolf Hagen, Santa's ever faithful companion, I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, had returned to their village, but alone. It was enough to make AANIT fear the worst. The first and only letter he wrote before disappearing, Santa had mentioned the town of Stone Guard, and so AANIT followed her master to the highlands, but to what avail? Alright, I'll stop doing that. I know! That's why I said I was dumb for making that mistake. random scripts into other programs? Yes, examples, please. Stone Guard, this is where Master said he would sojourn. Well, Hagen, dost thou perceive his sense? Something about this place confuseth and troubleth thee, but no matter. Thou hast done well to bring in us here. Now it is my turn to lead in the hunt. Okay, this is just as amusing for me as I thought it would be, to do that Valley Girl voice with that language. But this is a large and sprawling settlement, not like our forest home. Now, child, thou needst not fear. Fighter factory. We will ask in the people, someone is bound to knoweth of Master.
Well,
I'm glad thou agreest. Now where to begin in the search? God, her speech. I also want to keep her story going just because of the language. The ale house, of course. If Master is known anywhere in this town, it would be there. That drunken motherfucker. He thinks Tiger don't protest too much. Roar. The ale house is right here. Welcome. Yeah. What can I do for you, lassie?
greetings.
A bowl of that broth, if thou wouldest, and answering me a question.
All right. The broth is easy enough. As for answers, you'll have to ask the question, or I can tell you if I have any.
So then,
Knowest thou of a hunter named Xanta? I believe he sojourned here some moons ago. Yo, what's up, guy? How's it going, dude? Well, as long as we haven't dropped any more frames since earlier, it's going better. Air blocks with giant flower. Oh, wait. Good. My favorite discipline committee member. When I tell you I have to take amino shit, are you gonna take amino shit? Enjoy? It sounds good.
I know, but I ain't seen him around for a spell now. Heard he'd taken to visiting a woman named Natalia. Got a house on the edge of town.
so then,
Natalia, this name is unfamiliar to me. Of course it is. You don't fucking know. I thank you, thee, landlord.
If you don't mind me prying, lassie, you didn't happen to be his apprentice, do you?
yes,
I am.
ah,
I knew it. Used to talk about you all the time, he did. When he was in his cups. Apprentice who's nothing like him, strict and straight as an arrow. No time for foolishness and folly, you'd say. Soon as you mentioned his name, I reckoned he was the one and the same. What when you matching his description and all.
I'll take that as a compliment, because fuck him. I'm not anything like him. Alright, time to put the backpack on. My back is feeling a little whack. They say 30 minutes a day. I'm trying to do more than that. To help ye old posture. Jurassic Park trilogy, ooh, Blu-ray collection. There was an Evil Blu-ray collection in today. That sounds pretty good. Joe, just the trilogy, so not like World and the two new ones. You need to be this Tal to get that reference. I'm not that Tal, unfortunately. Man, I really want to do Disney Plus, but I want to wait until I decide whether I want to keep Netflix or not, because I'm not sure I'm going to want both. So I also have HBO. Well, I don't have HBO now, but I have HBO Go. Like, that offers a lot. I don't want to just keep piling on the subscriptions, because then I have cable again, just in a different form. Yeah, will you now? But yeah, I didn't know The Simpsons were on Disney Plus. That is a huge plus for me. Are any of you on Disney Plus? Can you let me know if you get like the entire catalog of The Simpsons, or is it like Hulu where it's just the most recent season? What is it, Hagen? Don't growl at me, motherfucker. Yeah, you tell him. Damn. Something has happened. Come in, girl. Come in. We must follow in him. This is like worse than the King James Bible.
Hoy.
Explode. Verse 30. Oh. I can do my best Homer there. Okay, that might have sold me. Because I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Because of like Netflix and stuff, I've gotten so lazy. I've been really wanting to watch The Simpsons lately, but I've been way too lazy to set up like my DVD player or PS3 or PS4, whatever, just to have to insert the discs and then only watch like 4 episodes and then have to insert another disc. Like, come on. Why would I do that? That's what a fool does.
At your service.
My dearest Natalia, what a delightful coincidence, Fancy, running into each other here.
How are you?
I fancy that. I was just returning from the market.
It is an honor.
Oh, but what a burden you are shouldering, my dear. You must allow me to deliver it for you. That is, I'll have my man here do it next.
Nay.
I'm most honored, sir, but you needn't. Lady, I insist I could not forgive myself if you were to strain a muscle. Sorry, Freudian slip there. I also do not. Upon my honor, his worship never gives up, does he?
Right.
Poor lass has caught the eye at the wrong sort, bound happen with her fair locks turning every man's head.
Not so.
He's a wolf draped in silks, and that soldier of his makes sure he won't fall afoul of the husbands and fathers.
Oh.
Meaty bait. Oh, because of the ducks. What do you mean cleaned up? What do you mean clean? What? Okay. What in The Simpsons do they need to, do they get rid of the swearing? Which is like, it's syndicated TV level swearing. One thing I can think of is if they, so one of the funniest episodes, that in my opinion is A Fish Called Selma. It's when Selma dates Troy McClure. They cut like 8, 9, 10 jokes out of that episode, implying that Troy McClure enjoys a fucking fish. It's real. When I finally watched the episode on my DVD set, I was stunned because I'm like, this episode is now way funnier that all this is included. I didn't even know like that was a part of the whole storyline.
There ain't no refusing him once he's got the sense. Remember the miller's daughter.
Oh ho!
So that's it, Hagen. Thou knowest this woman, and thou art trying to help in her. Wise creature that thou art, thou seest that she is in trouble. And so thou wilt scaring off the soldier. I mean, if you don't, then I will.
Twain, hat, explain. My hair, too long. Must cover.
That's pretty much the explanation. The hat itself was purchased in San Juan Island, state of Washington. I don't know what the Good Dudes Club means, but it sounds like a club that I wanted to be a part of, so, you know. Oh, okay. Oh, that actually sounds awesome. Okay, I was freaked out. I'm like, what did they censor? That's my triggered. Good. That doesn't surprise me. It does surprise me that apparently the Twitch stream is behind the YouTube stream now by like a couple seconds. That's weird. Normally Twitch is faster. Is that right, Hagen? Huh. He doesn't like you. Then let me help. He doesn't like you. I don't like you either. You best watch yourself. I have the death sentence on 12 systems. I'm sorry, I'll be careful. You'll be dead. The cantina scene might be like the best, like, just general, most enjoyable scene to watch in Star Wars history. Like, just all of it. And for the beginning of when they enter the cantina until when they leave the cantina. A happenstance which no one could be blamed. Oh, thank you, Virus. Okay, that is going to be kind of strange to have it 16-9. That's, huh. Well, I'm going to have to kick your ass now. Go forth, my friend. I wasn't prepared for monsters. No, you weren't.
Let us begin. Come in, if thou darest.
Uh-oh.
Let my arrow fly and true.
I want to poison you.
Letting the hunt begin. This will help. Letting the holding back nothing.
There we go. Get poisoned.
What next?
Man, poison's so good in this game.
Coming.
He has a lot of it. I do not.
This will help. Coming, if thou darest.
It makes sense, Blossom. How's it going, by the way? The advertising The Simpsons on Disney Plus had them in Disney costumes with yeah, I saw that. I didn't even know they were on Disney Plus until I saw that ad. That was cool. Hey, JB, thank you.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Fuck.
What next?
Lind is not great. I need to break him.
What next? Letting the hunt come.
You're not dead yet? Good God.
This will help him. What next? Yeah.
Him
What
blind him?
next?
That seems good. Guess he's not actually becoming blinded. Her damage output's actually pretty good considering her level.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Letting the hunt begin. This will hurt.
He is a stubborn man.
Coming, if thou darest.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so. Awesome. Where's DuckTales at? There we go. What? Fuck off.
If thou darest. Come. I will not be thy prey.
Thank you.
What next? Letting the hunt begin.
God, this dude. Dead. He just killed. That's horseshit. I can't really do anything else.
Nay.
Because I lost all my fucking animals. I have to, like, trap more now. Should be able to get some strong animals here, though. But my save was so far back. I mean, I guess I could just skip everything. I saw the intro skip button and thought only a villain does that to classic Disney openings. I know, right? You gotta let those play. I haven't seen OG DuckTales in a while. I'd like to see DuckTales. I've seen Darkwing Duck more recently than DuckTales. Wait. Wait. Yeah, I wish he could have. TBH. Oh, that was an autosave, that's why. Oh, no! No, we can't reload the save. Because then I'm down like 50 grand or something like that. We'll just trap more monsters, that's fine. Yeah, that's right, because I forgot that I did some grinding with the money. Fuck. I should have saved. Life is like a mystery here in Duckburg. Oh, man. Yeah, now you guys are getting me excited for Disney Plus that he's snapped in. I mean, Chris, as long as they don't fuck with the, you know, the good Simpsons, I don't care. It's not like that show's been any good for the past however long. They changed Apu with the giant sensor bar and replaced all the outdated references with pictures and sounds of new age references. It actually wouldn't surprise me if they just like cut all the Apu stuff out.
It's a good day for battle.
It's a good day to die. Ooh, darkness, is it? It's darkness then.
Have at you.
Here I go.
Fuck off.
Let me help. Coming.
Now then. I will cut you down.
Wow.
Victory shall be mine.
Oh, can she might be able to capture it.
Let's do this. Coming, if thou darest.
6%. We're gonna try it.
An interesting dilemma.
What's it do?
You just have like a fuck ton of HP. Is
How
that
much?
why?
Letting the hunt begin.
Now then.
I'm probably gonna accidentally pull him.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Fuck. Didn't want to kill him. Okay, I'm glad Virus got the reference. That's weird. Why would they be in the wrong order? That's really strange. I haven't seen any of the reboots. That'd be cool to watch. You did. I lost, if you were asking. Well, game. Hey, Twisted, what's up, dude? Slick porch. Yeah, dude. Already got my salt. Wish I didn't have to get it so early, but
Now then.
well, I mean that's yeah. That monster would have been cool. I just fucking killed it on accident. Yeah, the music in this game is great. Currently, the only one that has access to Disney Plus and home has decided whether I should keep Plus as a separate service or bundle it with Hulu. I mean, do you? I'm assuming you don't have Hulu already. Otherwise, it'd be really easy, right? Neat. Yeah, and there's like several different themes too. There isn't like just one that kind of consumes the entirety.
Out of my way.
What's it do?
What is the logical course of action?
I don't know what to do about
Letting
this.
my arrow fly.
Let's see if we can capture. 3%, huh? That ain't gonna do it. Oh wait, does it increase if I charge? It does slightly, ever so slightly. Oh. Have a weakness to that.
Victory shall be. Great inferno. The land.
All right, let's see if maybe now. 33%. Ooh. Give me.
Here I go.
Fuck off. I hate. The hate is strong.
No. Watch my blade dance. Now, what next?
Gonna make me kill you guys.
The land.
Press again.
Let's. Come in, if thou darest.
Finally.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I'm gonna capture him. 6%. No problem. Roll the die. Oh,
My turn now.
that's not surprising. I remember watching Wallace and Gromit in school and like just being shocked when that, I forget which one it is, but when that penguin just whips out that gun. I'm like, oh my god, they're letting us watch this.
You should have studied harder.
But yeah, that was a fun movie. Lord. Oh, I see what you're saying, guy. I mean, this is definitely a game where it's like good to overlevel. 'Cause I mean, the battles are kind of, they're challenging.
Settle this like gentlemen.
All right, let's not lose to this fucker this time.
Let's do this.
Lightning, staff, holy. Okay, holy doesn't matter.
No.
Whoops.
Death by 1,000 cuts. Now.
All right,
Come
let's see what we
in,
got
if
here.
thou darest.
12? Sure, we'll try that. Hold on. Nope.
I will cut you down. Now, what next? Think not.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Yeah!
63. Wait. 63 is pretty good, right?
Here I go!
You gotta be kidding me! That's one of the best pesto. That's fine. Never mind.
An interesting dilemma.
Eat a dick.
What's it do? Let me help.
How about you?
Was it the wrong trousers? I didn't think it was a short. I could be wrong.
I shall pierce you through. Now then.
did not mean to do that.
Letting the hunt beginning.
My turn now.
What is the logical course of action? My friends.
Let
Dude.
my arrow fly and
Eat a dick.
Victory shall
I guess
be
I'm just
mine.
gonna have to kill you two, cause fuck me. There you go.
Here I go. Let me help.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you might be right. That could be what it was. I didn't think it was a short.
Let's do
though. I
this.
thought it felt like an actual movie. And
Victory shall be mine. I think not.
let him.
42. Still the best we got. Of course not. Of course not. Who we at here? Oh, he still has 2,000 hit points. Okay, well that makes things easier.
Victory shall be mine. Death by 1,000 cuts.
1,000.
Let's
An interesting dilemma. I think not.
Letting the hunt beginning. The hunt endeth.
It's definitely the most epic line that I've heard so far. That out of all the characters that they have. 30 minutes. Okay, maybe that is what it was then, because I mean it's a short, but I guess it's not super short, relatively speaking. So I'm guessing it didn't go as good as you were hoping it did. Stream about Copa. If I do go separate app experience, would I want to pay 7 buckaroos a month or 70 a year? So that's a difference of like 14 bucks. I guess if you have the upfront money, it makes more sense to do it that way. Alright, let's try to catch something else, I guess. Oh. Probably remove the skill that decreases random encounters, huh? That'd probably help, I'm guessing. I don't think I saw the Curse of the
I've
Were
done my
Rabbit.
research on you. Have at you.
That's the thing. See, the account, the Hulu account we use now has ads anyways, and like 13 bucks is what we pay for Netflix. So we get 2 for the price of 1. I mean, the Were Rabbit one or the other one that we were talking about. You did. That Pompeii video was excellent. Was not expecting to see that. I was like, I'm gonna stream some Dragon Ball, and I come in like an hour and a half later. And it's like, oh, educational video about Pompeii. Splendid.
my turn now.
Letting the hunt.
What is the logical course of action? Great inferno. Scorch the land. Have at you.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Nothing. The first 5 minutes was me getting the internet connection together. I spoke with Spectrum today.
Interesting.
They're gonna send somebody out on Thursday. So they're like, yeah, your upload speed has some intermittency issues. I'm like, no fucking shit. I am aware.
Here I go.
But again, their customer service is always very good. No complaints there.
Let me help.
Witchery. Now, what next?
Ah, that's interesting. I would have figured I would have figured Spirited Away would have been high on like must-watch list. That movie was
Great
awesome.
inferno. The man.
What next?
God, if it's not like 70% or higher, I'm just not catching it. Even though the law of averages dictates that I should have caught at least one of those by now.
What to do?
Wake up over it, you lazy bum!
An interesting dilemma.
Letting the hunt beginning.
50%. What do you think 1 and 2 means for me? It means you're not catching it.
Witchery.
Why do we even bother? Is it possible to lose this many coin flips in a row like that without having just terrible luck?
My turn now.
How about this?
Why did it catch you off guard? You just weren't expecting it to be that good? I went in with high
My turn
expectations.
now.
Everybody's like, this movie is the best movie ever.
Letting the hunt beginning.
This is some very bad art.
Here I go.
Like, it's impressively bad. And he's just
Letting my
dead.
arrow fly and true. Thou didst fight with courage.
Oh, you mean like within the story? Okay. Oh no, that's fine. You don't have to DM me. I wasn't sure what you meant. Well, you got a week. Figure that out then. Could be enough time. Come up with a good decision, sound decision. I mean, that's probably one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons I want to watch it. Sounds awesome. Looks awesome. Like, I heard there was issues yesterday because of, or like early this morning or whatever, because of how many people signed up and were trying to use it like immediately. But you think they'd have a better idea of what they needed in terms of, you know, server service?
It's a good day for battle.
My turn now.
Oh, 2 of these fuckheads, okay.
How about you?
Unfortunately, I have no holy.
Think not.
Coming, if thou darest.
God, 0%? Okay, might as well not even bother, right?
Victory!
Nice. Finally got some good luck.
Victory! Out of my way!
In a row? Nope.
What's
Guess that
it
was
do?
a little much to ask for, huh?
Now, what next?
I don't hit on it.
Have at you!
Will I do another randomizer? I want to do one soon. 'Cause I've kind of missed it. TBH. Thinking about doing one, was it last week? But then I didn't end up having as much time to stream as I thought I would. But yeah, I'm gonna do it soon.
The battle
like
is
those a
truly
lot.
joined. Watch my blade dance. With each battle, I grow stronger.
I was intrigued when I heard Giancarlo Esposito is going to be in the company now. It's actually his first time working with a streaming company. He's also worked with Netflix on films like Okja. Yeah, I never saw Okja. Is that any good? I'm guessing so. Kiki's Delivery Service. That was probably one of the first anime movies I ever watched. Well, first one was Akira, because if you want to get introduced to anime movies, that's the first one you should watch. Almost scarred me. Live action one better be fucking good. Yeah, I'm gonna certainly play Awakening. Something else I plan on doing kinda soon too, but I'm not gonna review. That is just yet. We probably have enough. Let's go try fighting that dude. We got some baller monsters now, or at least baller compared to what we had before. And we're at a higher hit point.
Letting us beginning.
Also be on
What
Switch.
next?
Do you know if it's available for like PlayStation or whatever already?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Letting my arrow fly.
I will not be thy prey. Coming, if thou darest.
I want to blind him.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Not blinding him.
Letting the hunt begin.
There we go. Now miss. Oh my god. Oh, what was the fucking point of blinding him then?
This will help. Letting the hunt begin. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Woo!
Letting my
That's the
arrow
ticket.
fly and true.
Break him with these things and then crush him with the goat.
What next? Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh, you are currently what? Okay, on the
Coming,
PS4.
if
Good,
thou
good.
darest.
Let me.
This will help us.
I'm not gonna give it away like I did last time.
What next?
Perfect timing. Bye bye.
Let me come.
Jesus Christ! Still going,
Coming,
are you?
if thou darest. Coming, if thou darest. Letting the hunt.
Yeah,
begin.
Ntageous has commented that this is where he loves when I play this and he just is able to chill and listen to the track in the background.
What
It's
next?
pretty damn good.
Let it come.
Alright, die. Thank you.
I honor thee, my quarry.
You're shitting my nuts. Right? I would argue that was inadequate compensation in terms of the EXP.
Oh,
Inadequate. It's not a masterpiece, but I do believe you'll be entertained with it. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need everything to be a masterpiece as long as it'll be a good time. How you doing, El Popo? So yeah, guys, El Popo, Talvez suggested that El Popo play Final Fantasy 13, and El Popo did and enjoyed it. It's his first. It was your first Final Fantasy, right? I do wonder what I would think of that game if I had played that first, and my expectation for story wasn't. Not even just story, but a narratively sound story. No, yeah, I know that's Gus. I just couldn't remember anything about Okja. Like, I was trying to think about Okja in my head, and I couldn't. It didn't ring any bells. There's something else my wife was watching recently that he was in too. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't Okja though. It was something else. Another reason I want to get Disney Plus is the new Donald Duck animation, Legend of the Three Caballeros. And I already watched it last year's release. Another. Yeah, we talked about that, right? That it was a show now. I've seen the movie, which is like. I feel like if I got, like, if you wanted to really have an experience with that movie, similar to Dumbo, get high and watch it, except, unlike Dumbo, you probably also won't bawl your eyes out. Monster in the middle of town! Fuck this! Hey, where are you going? I paid good money for you. See, and when I saw that movie, I bet I wouldn't have appreciated those ad-libs. So now I'm sad because I'll probably never be able to see that, like, cut of it again. That thing was beast. Daisy's nieces, April, May, and June. Oh. I did not know that they existed. Today I had the chance to pick up Final Fantasy VI on a Game Boy for $15. I'm glad to have a reason to use the old Game Boy Advance. You'll really enjoy 6. 6 is like... I will vouch for 6 being like an objectively good game. If you
Hagen?
say you don't like 6, I don't know where your head's at. Unless the whole reason is like, I don't like how old school RPGs look aesthetically. In which case, yeah. I mean, aesthetic is probably the most subjective thing in all these games. Hagen, where have ye been? Ye left so suddenly, and I've got no tidings of neither of ye since. Oh wait, no, I thought it was fucking AANIT talking. Sorry. Where is your master, Hagen? Where's Zanta?
Greetings.
Now, thou must be Natalia. I need a speaking with thee.
Oh?
Oh, and who might ye be?
Greetings.
I am Zanta's prentice. I've traveled here from the Darkwood.
You don't say.
His prentice, you say? Then you must be AANIT. I've heard tell of you.
Hmm?
So master spake of me? I said we were a fine young huntress and learning fast, no matter his ham-fisted teaching. Ham-fisted. To raising others while belittling himself. That soundeth like master. I didn't even know you disliked 6. I just thought it wasn't your favorite. I mean, Chrono Trigger's an amazing game too. Somebody's gonna say they like Chrono Trigger more than 6. I will not argue that point. It's a very reasonable opinion to have. Okja also stars Jake Gyllenhaal. Is it Yoon? I never knew how to pronounce his name. Man, I'm a huge fan of Tilda Swinton. He's a good man, but as guileless as a beat. As a beat?
So
Oh my
then-
god. The fuck? Well, yeah. I had no idea that happened until like 2006. All of a sudden, I started realizing, wow, after season 8, you don't really see Troy McClure or Lionel Hutz or any of his other characters. Oh, actually, you don't see them at all. That's weird. Did he have a falling out? Never mind. I was sad. 7 years later. Guileless? Yes. Fatuous? Also, with a weakness for wine and dice. And yet he is honest and noble, and handleth a bow with the best of them.
'Tis true.
Aye, you speak the truth there. Oh, did stream die for a little bit? Yeah, I can't really drop... the bitrate any lower than it already is. It's at 1,000. I think if I went below 1,000, YouTube would just be like, why are you bothering? We're cutting your stream. So where is the old rascal? If Hagen's here, he can't be far. Well, you've heard him. Hagen returned to our village alone. I have come here in search of master.
What?
Yeah, that new design for Sonic looks... I say this with no hyperbole, 1,000% better. 10 times what 100% better would have been. That's interesting. I wonder why. I guess it was a while ago, so you can't put your... Probably hard to put your finger on what was going on and why it didn't happen. What? I mean, I didn't get into RPGs until I played Final Fantasy 7. All the RPGs I played before that, including like Breath of Fire 3, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 6, I just could not get into at the time. And then once I really started appreciating RPGs, I played them again, and I'm like, wow, Don't know why I didn't like these before. I guess it was because I was younger and I don't think I liked RPGs. I think that's what it was. I think I was just way too into platformers, and that was it. Or puzzle games too. Good gods, did something happen to the man? I was hoping that thou couldst help me answer that.
Huh.
I fear I might not be of much help, but I'm happy to tell you all I know.
Forgive me.
6 was your first guy? I'm sure that's the case for a lot of people that are around the same age that we are. In fact, I don't think I've met anybody who like, personally at least, that was like, my first Final Fantasy was like Final Fantasy 2 or some shit like that. Unless I know them, I just never talked to them about it. That's also possible. Can we talken at thine home? Letting me carry ye some of that.
Thank you.
Oh, why, thank you. No, if they had somehow made it worse, that would have been like...
Huh.
I would find that unbelievable. Where people are like, make it more like the game. If they made it worse, it would have been just a deliberate troll. Like, oh, you didn't like this one? Here, fuck you. Here, take this one instead. I wish there was more I could tell you. Last I heard, he was heading for the forests. Out in the hills yonder. Then nothing.
Perchance.
I don't think I have. It sounds familiar. I think I have heard of it, but I have not seen it myself. Was it a show? No, it wasn't a movie, right? It was a show, right? Or am I just way off? I mean, to me, the only Sonic is Jaleel White, but the guy who's doing his voice now sounds pretty good. So I'll try to get over that. When was this?
'Tis true.
3 months, I'd say, give or take. Who did Roger Craig? Which Sonic did Roger Craig Smith? Was that the Adventures games? And like all the games after that? Because the shows have all been Jaleel White, right? Even the fan, that really bad fan movie that came out like 5 years ago was Jaleel White. He disappeared before, only to show up all of a sudden a few days later. I thought this time would be the same, but then the days turned to weeks, and the weeks to... Sigh. The current VA, gotcha, okay. Oh, I see what you said about House of Mouse Ladies Night back, special back in early 2000. I did not see that, no. Yeah, that's not good compensation, JB, at all, for like how much you have to put up with fighting with one person. I'm 26, so I played more 3D games on GameCube and such. My brother's 16 years older than me, and all I knew was that his games were old looking and hard to follow, so I think that was... Yeah, that's fair. I beg thee forgivest my bluntness, but how dost thou knowest him? Oh. My husband died not too long ago. Xanthus was a friend of his. On it sitting there like, bitch, how did you fucking know my master? Tell me now. My husband, you see, was a soldier in the service of the realm. The 7 kingdoms. They met when hunting monsters, and, well, they share a love for hunting and ale, so they had much to talk about down at the ale house. About how much they loved ale, and they drank it. They talked about how much they enjoyed drinking it. Then my husband grew sick, and
from drinking too much ale. After the funerals, Anta started calling from time to time, and I appreciated the company, truth be told. Calling? Like, on a
Understood.
telephone? Or just, like, coming over to speak with you? Oh. I am embarrassed? Am I embarrassing you, dear? I suppose he's like a father to you. He was my teacher, but I have no kin. I was alone in the world. Master took me in, cared for me, and raised me as a hunter. And now I'll kill anyone who dates him and isn't worthy of him. Perhaps he only did so because he wanted to passeth on his knowledge the hunting lore that he had learned from his own ancestors.
So,
Legend of Legaia. Legend of Legaia was cool. That was the first, like... That was the first RPG that I played where I'm like, oh, they really tried to do something different with this. Like, it wasn't just normal turn-based. Because you had, like, combos and shit in that game, didn't you? But yes, to me, he is like the father I never had.
Oh?
He must be worried sick, him being gone so long without no word. This show aired from around 99 or 98 to 2002. Showed a bunch of Mickey Down Goofy cartoons with characters from past Disney films, watching them under the same roof. So yeah, I don't think I saw any of the episodes. I do remember seeing some like random shows or movies or something where they had like, oh, here's Mickey Mouse and the gang or whatever, and oh look, there is Jafar, Ursula, and like other Gaston and like other villains working together. But I didn't know if that was just a show or like a one-off thing. Thank thee for thine help, but now I must take my leave. I'm going to the forest, though surely the trail's cold by now.
Well, well.
Do take care of yourself, my dear.
yes.
I will. May I ask one more favor? When thou next seest him, dost not telling him what I said today.
Oh?
You mean about him being like your father-in-law? I don't see where the harm is.
Ugh.
You would never let me live it down. Well, that's a laugh. That was a laugh. Haha, doubtless true now that you mention it. He's just the sort who teases a poor girl for speaking her heart. All right, I'll stay out of your I'll stay our little secret then. That could have been it. It was just like one special that I saw. Thank thee. How do you pronounce thank with an E at the end? Like, what's the difference? Okay, we need some. Ooh. Why can I only buy the medium? That's very expensive. God. Not good. Not good. We might have to take Cyrus out and add Ophelia. Falcon hat. Gets rid of... Man, I don't like dropping the max SP. Ooh. This just makes everything better. 2 of these. Oops, no, not 6. Alright.
And her elemental defense is really high. I should probably just get one for Cyrus. The slight lowering of the physical defense is definitely worth the raising of the elemental attack. I guess let's just get 2 of these. Don't eat the carpet. Oh, I guess I had a problem with the carpet today. Hey, blacksmith. I do have legs. Chilling with villains? That could have been what it is. I have no idea. Oh, we're at the other part of town. Hey, not everybody got legs. And he drops. Yep. Okay. Be more likes, 10, and then credits. Yeah, that was the other thing I was gonna do today is get my unleash the command list for everybody. Show you what you can do to use your credits for, and then need to do that healthcare shit, and I couldn't get it done. Take care of this. Apparently, she does have an appetite for rugs, or she was just trying to get my attention. God, it'll just like drop a bunch of frames for a second and then come back up. Annoying. Quack Pack was also a favorite of mine. At episodes copied on a VHS. I don't think I saw any Quack Pack episodes. Did I save? It's time to rock and roll. Go kill whatever boss we need to kill. You enter commands through the D-pad directions on one screen. You can unlock a special text depending on the commands. I gotcha. I think we need to go back this way. You correct me a lot. I think in order to correct me, I have to have made a contention in the first place. If I don't make a solid contention, it's just more information than correction, right? Because me saying, oh yeah, I think it was this show, this is, you know, what it was. I didn't provide a name, so I can't have technically have been wrong, and thus no correction can happen. But yes, if you want to continue thinking that way about it, you go right ahead. But that is actually incorrect, if I may correct you. A rock fawn? No way round. But this is not recent. By the length of the shoots growing on it, I'd say 1-2 moons ago. That's still kind of recent.
So then,
Bean smoothie. It's actually my internet, yeah. It's my uploads. My upload speed's like, it'll say 7, or like 7 or 6, which is still way too low for what I pay for. And then I'll press internet speed test again,
like the next second, and all of a sudden it'll say 3. Rememberest thou this place? Is this where thou leftest him? I do not mean it like that, little one. Thou hastenest all the way to the village for help. What a word. Hastenest with a D in it. Thou didst not betray him, Hagen. Hagen? It's Hagen. Like Hagen-Dazs. Hello there. Thou wilt turn back and searching for another path. There is no way past this rock slide. That much is certain.
AANIT.
Listen, my girl, hunting isn't just about sticking arrows into a monster's hide. Sometimes the land setteth himself against thee, and nature herself, fickle old sow that she is. Sow. It's sow. But always remembering to stop in and takest in the air, lookest around thee. Even if nature is thy foe, it does not mean thou must fightest her.
Just so.
Instead, turnest the lay of the land in thy favor. Jump onto the rocks like, oh my god. The creatures of this forest must have found a way past, letting us searching for their trail.
This bodeth ill.
Hagen, lend to my side. And we just disappeared all of a sudden. What is it? What? Oh, wait. How do I provoke it? Oh. Go forth, my friend. Oh god, this is...
Come in then, if this beest thy will. Let in my arrow fly and true.
This is really bad.
Let in my arrow fly and true.
Never fucking mind! Holy crap!
Let in the hunt begin. What next? Let in the hunt begin. Let in the hunt begin.
He's actually... It's softer than the dude did. Although I do have that new armor.
Let in the hunt begin. This will help. What next?
Really? That was it?
Let it holding back nothing. Thou didst fight with courage.
AANIT is crazy strong.
It is bad haircut day. It's not a bad haircut, it's that I need a haircut. 'Cause my hair is like coming out to here. Like that's a lot. If my hair is touching my ears, it means you probably shouldn't be exposed to it. But yeah, it's kind of unruly right now, so the hat is there to take care of that. I like hats, I just haven't really worn them on stream that often for whatever reason. That's true. Lieutenant Dan did lose his legs, but could still. Did he lose? Was it both of them? Huh. That's right. For some reason, I always think it's one, but yeah, he's in the wheelchair and he doesn't have either of them, so he loses both of them. Yeah. Okay, that's a complete waste. We need to get some more freaking monsters, unfortunately. They keep wanting me to fight with things 1v1.
Ready or not?
Yeah, we'll grab some more of these things. Maybe.
Think nuts. Now then. Death by 1,000 cuts.
What next?
2%. Let's do it. Boom.
Here I go.
Out of my way.
Here I go. The winds of fortune power.
Hey, Winning Blade, how's it going?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Ah, crap.
What is the logical course of action? Think nuts.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Man, 10% in this game might as well be 1%.
Interesting. Think nuts.
Wake up over
Here
it.
I
Ow! Yeah, I'm starting to think we need Ophelia back in the party. We don't really have a good way of healing
Letting the
her. Of course
letting the hunt beginning.
Now
not.
then.
Alright, I guess I'll just have to kill you.
Watch my blade dance. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Hey, Death Zero. I'm sorry. I did not mean to lead you astray in your expectations. It's back here. Oh. Hand of what? Yeah, not having Ophelia is kind of a huge problem.
Letting us beginning.
Victory shall be mine.
My turn now.
I don't know, Blacksmith just assumes we all don't have legs all of a sudden.
my arrow fly and true.
Watch my blade dance. What is the logical course of action? Think not.
Let my arrow fly and true.
5%.
Let's do this. What to do?
The dubbing in any game could have been better. IMO. There aren't many games with like a perfect dub.
Come in, if thou darest.
There are games with better dubs than others.
What to do?
The battle is truly joined.
What next?
Finally.
The hunt endeth.
In fact, I'm trying to think of a game where I'm like, man, that dub was stupendous. You guys think of one? No, I haven't played that. Though I've heard it's very good. I'm glad you were happy for Leg. I'm reading what Nate just said and I'm like, what, his legs? But no, we're talking about hair. Like you're getting your legs cut in the morning? Why are you so happy about it? Oh man, that's funny. Have people not seen Forrest Gump? Oh, I was wondering who asked me about the hat. Yeah, so as I said, it's because my hair needs to be cut really bad. Doolittle in 2020, the Robert Downey movie. I'll watch anything with Robert Downey Jr. in it. I don't know why they're doing it, but I'll watch it because I like him a lot. DQ Dragon Quest 11, from what I've seen, is really funny. I haven't seen enough of it to have an opinion on whether it's good or not. A lot of times when it's funny, it's very good, but sometimes it's funny for, you know, it's not necessarily good. The fact that what's kind of makes it more funny, but I mean, yeah, from what I've seen of Dragon Quest, it does seem good.
Letting the
Oh,
hunt
good.
begin. Using this.
Why is Cyrus so slow all of a
So
sudden?
sorry.
What affliction does he have? What is that?
I will cut you down.
What to do?
Too slow.
Too slow. Too slow. Come on, come on, come on. Are you okay? Ow.
Have a taste of this.
Nice.
Thus ends your lesson.
We need to get Cyrus leveled up. Asking for provolone cheese to make someone's life easier. Why is that making Why is that making a Subway sandwich creator's life easier? Please enlighten me. Is it because it's slightly closer to them than the pepper jack? That's where we have to go.
Letting us begin it.
I have not seen Castaway. I know what it's all about, but I've never seen it.
I will cut you down.
Wilson, the ball, and
My
whatever.
turn now.
At the time, it's because I didn't like watching movies that involved like basically just one person. For the most part, like that a focus is just on one person. But
Letting the hunt begin it.
Let's do
but
it.
I really should watch it.
Letting the hunt begin it.
The battle is truly joy. Great inferno. The land. Thus ends your lesson.
I need 2 more battles to level Cyrus up. When you level up in this game, all your HP and MP, SP, gets restored. Oh.
Now, letting us.
I'm all for that.
Let's do this.
Got all this fire.
Let me help.
The battle is truly
Perhaps
joy.
I need to keep Cyrus in the party just for fire. If I could remove anybody at this point, it'd be Tressa for this particular stretch.
Letting the hunt begin it.
Have at you. Watch my blade dance.
He did not have as many hit points as I remember.
Sorcery.
Interesting dilemma. The battle is my way.
Thou didst fight with courage.
This Thanksgiving is my first own. My first own. I'm planning on watching Napoleon Dynamite for my feast. Really one of my favorite movies. Oh, that sounds like a good time. Yeah, they're kind of annoying. They're kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. It is Tom Hanks, but also consider I was very young when that movie was released, so my my appreciation for talent at that point was not where it should, not where it is now. All these damn trees die. They're all fucking weak to fire. Then we get to the boss, and he's not gonna be weak to fire. He's gonna be weak to like ice or some shit.
Victory! I will cut you down!
My turn now! Let me help.
Oh, that's not what I was supposed to do. That's okay.
Which
The hunt's beginning.
Whoops. Why was the whatever?
use this?
Let's do this! The winds of fortune howl.
Think nuts!
Eight damage.
How about
How's that?
Who won the Oscar for Best Actor that year? Provolone cheese is easier to pull apart. Is that? But they're all individual slices, aren't they? With the paper in between, shouldn't they all be very easy to pull apart? I guess I might sound super ignorant to somebody that's worked at a Subway before. So apologies if that's the case. Shit. Low on health. Oh. That's pretty sweet. Guess that'll do for now. Oh, Russell Crowe. I mean, that's a good movie. What a really good movie. Three turn spells cast by a single chosen use a turn of all foes and semi. Oh yeah. Oh, I like Mercy Strike. This is kind of good. Oh, that one. Indeed. Indeed, JB. I actually never saw Robots. I heard it was really good though. Robin Williams was really good. I used to hear like someone that said they hated kids, so I told her I could beat up a kindergarten, so now I'm the psychopath. She just wasn't for you, man. It wasn't the one. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Mr. Rogers movie. Alright, Wayne gotta let me know when we get those, we get to planning, because these things are pissing me off. Don't worry about this year is what, the YouTube rewind? Not really. I just
see.
expect it to be worthless. After last year, it became clear that the people that put it together do not understand what YouTubers want to see. A battle was fought here. It was not beast versus beast. The destruction lieth only on one side of the field. Here the rocks are marked with yes. Nicks made by steel weapons. Faded footprints too, the signs of men. This fletching, there's no mistaking it. This is one of Master's arrows. He was among those who fought here. Is his foe this red eye? The trail continueth further into the woods. We must follow it. Oh, look, it's the tree spirit from Princess Mononoke. We are fucked. Lord of the Forest. Oh, I like how I immediately identified that thing as Lord of the Forest. The Lord of the Forest is in a foul temper, I see. Like, what, have you met him before? I see. The Lord of the Forest is it's coming.
Coming, if this beest thy will.
Victory shall be mine.
Do penguins technically have legs? Or is it just like their torsos attached to their feet? This is going to be a problem. Of course an axe would work against it. That makes sense.
My turn now. I'll get my money's worth.
Ah! Hey, 800 a turn just to,
Letting the hunt beginning.
I did not want to do that. That was stupid. How many hit points you got? 43,000. Okay.
Victory shall be mine.
Letting the hunt beginning. Lightning, done my bidding.
Nope.
Now, what next? So much to learn.
Word. Okay, that's good.
Too slow. The battle is truly
Too slow. Come on. Well, that was a mess.
What next?
great inferno to scorch the land.
Everyone's weak to fire. Okay.
What next?
Oh, that's not good. God. Okay, how about we make her... No, actually, we don't need to do that.
Using this.
Have at you.
Here I go.
It just because their torso's so like big, right? It's hard to even tell if they are legs. But yeah, I mean, they kind of come out a little bit. Okay, what's happening here?
An interesting dilemma.
Actually, I shouldn't have done that.
Great inferno. Hit the land.
So, I'm gonna break him. I will break him.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Coming.
Nice. That's a great attack.
What to do? I won't hold back. The winds of fortune are howling.
Nice. Woo! You know what time it is.
It's unbending. Watch my blade dance.
Ooh, five G's, my
Great
dudes.
inferno. Hit the land.
Coming, if thou darest.
Okay, that makes sense.
Victory shall
Well,
be
things
mine.
were looking good, and then that happened. Now we all have to spend a turn doing this.
How about this?
Now, what
I don't know. How about that? What is he supposed to say
Let's
to you?
try this.
What to do? This should do the trick.
This will help us. Coming.
No, then.
What is the logical course of action?
Let's do this. I'll get my money's worth.
Coming.
Nice.
No, then.
Very nice.
Now,
I'm gonna try this. Ah, I don't have enough.
Now the true lesson begins.
Actually, I don't want to do that.
Now the true lesson begins.
Maybe it's better than I'm giving it credit for, but I don't know.
What to do?
And we are dealing.
what is the logical...
Great inferno to scorch the land. The iron blade is unbending.
That's what happens when we get good items.
Here I go. Let me help.
That Mike's cool. You know, Jay-Z.
Letting the hunt beginning.
He did who to the what now?
Victory shall be mine.
Here I go. Let me help.
Letting the hunt.
The battle is true.
Now, what
Oh, he's not weak to fucking. That's annoying. He is still weak to fire. But he's not weak to swords. Okay. Press the next.
Here I go! Let me help.
The battle is truly joined.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna suck because I'm doing that drawing and my internet isn't stable. Sucks.
Watch my blade dance.
Now,
Letting the hunt begin.
What? I won't hold back!
Damn.
Yikes.
How about this?
I figured that was like an elixir. I haven't used one of those yet, but I like it.
Oh, flames! Rage! Rock!
What next?
Not weak to axes anymore.
Using this.
My turn now! Let me help.
The battle is truly
Are you
joined.
weak to swords again?
Sorcery.
What to do? Let me help.
Letting the hunt begin. Come.
Oh yeah, not weak to axes. Huh. Oh,
Here I go!
interesting.
Have at you. I think not.
Coming, if thou darest.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
What? I wish a Pokeball would do it just fine. The same weekend as Mr. Rogers? I have no idea. Sorry, my restream chat crashed again because my internet is bad at the moment. No, yeah, I don't think it was just you, JB. It's been happening intermittently. Spectrum needs to come out and fix their shit, but they're not doing that till Thursday, which means today and tomorrow is just going to be this happening.
Raining arrows up on.
Ugh.
No,
Good enough.
use this.
Here I go!
I did not pay attention to what his
Great inferno to
remaining hit
scorch the
points.
land.
Nope. He could just die. Okay, that's fine too.
not bad. A passing.
She didn't even get a level from that boss fight. And Frozen 2? I have not seen Frozen 1.
This was not the red eye that Master sought.
What I know about Frozen came from Kingdom Hearts 3.
which meaneth our true quarry lieth deeper within the forest. Master!
Oh shit. Petrified.
But frozen, petrified in stone. What unholy thing happened here? Another of Master's arrows. Did this fate befall him even as he drew his bow? There is a note tied to the shaft.
Yeah, it is.
To whomever readest this. Like as not, thou foundest this next to a stone figure. That's me, the hunter, Xantara, in the flesh, so to speak.
Did he anticipate this
I was
happening?
commissioned by the Knights Ardent to hunt in the beast they call an Red Eye. A beast that hath left me in this unfortunate state.
No, seriously, was he like in the middle of being petrified and he's like
Among
scribbling
Red
this
Eye's
all
formidable
down?
powers is the ability to petrify.
Oh yeah.
Already my feet have turned to solid rock.
Just shut the fuck up, Twain, and I'll explain.
I have but a short time to pen this message before the curse overtaketh me completely.
Well, that sucks that you're beginning to get tired of me saying it, because I'm not going to stop mentioning it because you're tired of it.
In a village called Still Snow, there is a seer by the name of Susanna. Surely she shall knoweth what to done about this petrification. It is a faint hope, but the only one that remaineth to me. This beast cannot be allowed to run amok. It is far too dangerous, too savage. Pray helpeth me, not for my sake, but for the innocents who dieth if this creature is not put down.
Those was good. I mean, I've heard it's good.
Master.
I just haven't really been into watching too many Pixar movies recently.
And Honnet, if thou art reading this, pray forgive us this old man for not keeping that promise.
I mean, the last two, I think I'm not even sure. I think they're Pixar. I'm not sure. Zootopia and Inside Out, which are both really good,
The old fool.
but they weren't
Even
like
as he was turned
princess
into
movies,
stone.
right?
So thou wilt stay in and watchest over him. That is good. I will seek out this seer Susanna, and pray she knoweth a way to break in the curse.
Well, this is interesting. Most of the other stories, we haven't like reached our goal yet. She reached her goal, but then it turned out dude was
Fearest
petrified.
not, Master. We will save you. Of this I swear.
The one fetch quest has turned into a different fetch quest, as opposed to one fetch quest that has 3 different
I should first return to Natalia
branches,
and
like
tell her what we
Ophelia's.
have found.
Or Cyrus's, where it's like one clue leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. Your master is an impressive man. It is in our most trying moments that our true character is revealed. Your master refused to yield even as his limbs turned to solid stone. There are few with the wits to know what must be done at such a time, and fewer still with the composure to act upon it. Through his courage, he instilled in you the gift of hope. If that is not greatness, then I know not what is. Truth be told, I never heard such praise bestowed upon him. I look forward to the day that the 3 of us can sit down and share a drink. Best not. Thou shouldest know that he turneth the most tedious when the mead starteth flowing. Endless tales of the great beast he hath hunted Each repeated thrice for good measure. I see. Perhaps just soup and barley tea then. Oh, Ulbrich, you silly bitch. Wait. Where's... Where am I supposed to go? Here? Oh.
It's good to see you.
Oh, Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph was really good too. I really enjoyed that movie. I didn't see the second one yet though, and I never saw Moana. Just Disney Animation Studios. Well, yeah, they're really good. Both of those are really good. Big Hero. I knew Big Hero 6 wasn't Pixar, but for whatever reason, I didn't remember Zootopia not. That's why I was like, I'm not sure if they're Pixar or not. So there you are, dear. Well, did you find him?
Greetings.
We did, however.
What?
The beast turned him into stone.
Mm.
If his letter spake true, then yes. Alright. I'm gonna make this abundantly clear about Kingdom Hearts, because I don't think anybody else is curious, and that's gonna tie into this, but I'll do it anyways. I did not enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3. No one else seemed to care that I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3. There's literally one person who's been asking me about it. I'm still going to play it, but it's more out of obligation to finishing the game than me just needing to get back to it. A lot of what made the first two Kingdom Hearts good were not present in that game. It was more tedious than fun. So that is why when I will get back to it when I get back to it, and I don't know when that's going to be. At some point, I'm just going to force the issue so I can just get done with it, and that's it. But there is no rush on getting back to that game. I do not yet know how we can, bring him back, but I will find a way. I will begin by finding the seer called Susanna. In hunting, thou must never abandon the chase. The master taught me this. If I am to truly call myself his apprentice, I must see this hunt through to the very end.
Oh?
Indeed.
'Tis true.
Haha, it's a queer thing.
Hmm?
What is?
Hmm.
You and Zanta are different in so many ways, yet at times like this, your eyes glitter in the same way. You both have the same steel inside you when you set your mind to something.
Truly?
Is that so? Aye, I reckon it is. Almost like father and daughter, you might say.
Oh?
Now, who could that be? If you excuse me. I don't know, nobody's outside. Oh, well, now she's not outside either.
Hmm?
Someone thou knowest, girl?
Indeed.
Thought I recognized that Mew.
But
Wait, is she from the... Can't remember what her voice was. Whatever.
Eliza, what art thou doing here?
It's like this.
We had no word from Xanta for weeks. I came to find him. His most recent missive, he said he was coming to this town in pursuit of the beast.
I see.
That was the last I heard from him as well. Whatever has happened here, you must tell me all you know. I guess we're telling her all we know.
God's a mercy for a hunter of Xanta's skill to succumb.
All right. Yeah, I played Kingdom Hearts 2 all the way
I would
through
hear
because
all
I
thou knowest
really
about
enjoyed it.
this Red Eye.
Just something missing in 3. I don't even know what it is. Just
I fear I know very little. Nothing even. The Knights Ardent simply bid me hire Xanta. They told me nothing more. But it is clear they must have known the danger.
I wasn't into it. Chat wasn't into it. Like
Send one man to face
at
the
that
monster
point,
alone.
there really isn't any reason to force the issue.
Not any man.
So great was the peril, they could turn to no one else. On the hunt, no one could match his speed, his guile. If they had sent a regiment with him, he would have squandered his strength just to keep them alive. Or so they said.
It is true. Our village wanteth not for skilled hunters, but even the best of them would only get in his way. The knight's judgment was correct.
But even so... It leaves a bad taste in your mouth, yes. It is the same for me. By sending one man alone, we declared to the world our own weakness. Now it falls to me to hunt Red Eye in Xanta's stead.
We all know what's gonna happen.
You have another duty. You must go and find the seer.
Yes, it was Master's last command, before the curse overtook him. I will find the means to free him of it. I must.
Xanta's lucky to have such capable friends.
Oh, I guess
My
she used to
skill
have
in the
one.
hunt is hardly the measure of
That's it.
his. But he needs me, and I will do what I can. Countless times Xanta has lent me his strength and courage. Now it is time to give of mine. I shall send word if I learn more of this Red Eye.
Yeah, nobody cared. Nobody cared about it. I don't really have motivation there either. Not that that's what causes me to play games or not games, but the hierarchy is, do I like the game? And then second, does chat like the game? Because if I don't like the game, well, if chat liked the game, well, then we might continue to, you know, to power through just for the sake of the entertainment of everyone else. But if neither of those conditions are met, then shrug.
Fearing not, we will save him, Master.
It was kind of more of the same, but I feel like I feel like it was even less. It was less than what Kingdom Hearts 2 was. Kind of. I wasn't playing it at like opening. Like I played it a little after opening. 'Cause I think I was playing Resident Evil when that was released, when they were both released, kind of around the same time. But like even the people that were here just like were not into it. So it's not like, oh well, you know, the viewership was low but chat was engaged.
to me, it's not just the pure numbers. It's the actual interaction. Because then if I get 200 views for Kingdom Hearts, but like nobody talks the entire time, that's also kind of like that's hard for me to do it too if I don't like the game, because I'm like not getting the interaction to help make the experience better than it normally would have been if I was just playing it on my own. On it, wait.
Natalia?
I'm so glad I caught you. Here, this is for your journey.
I mean, that's, you know, that happens. I understand that. But like I said, it's nobody has, the only person that's been like clamoring for it is Possum. And I don't mean that to say like don't be the only person asking me about a game. But if you are the only person asking me about going back to a specific game, there's probably a good chance I'm not like going to
It's a trifle
prioritize it.
compared to what you and Eliza are doing. Zonta was a good friend to me after my husband passed away.
And it doesn't matter that it's Possum. If you know, Nintagious was like, hey, you started the like, I don't know, fucking Mega Man 8 playthrough. Are you gonna finish it? And I'm like, man, I wasn't really feeling Mega Man 8. I didn't feel like anybody else was too. I'm probably still not gonna do it. That's not the greatest example, but I'm just trying to think of like the Mega Man that I've enjoyed the least.
Now I can't go fight no monsters.
I
like
should have
you
said
two.
like X7 or something. That would have made more sense, but I wasn't thinking of
Yes,
X,
but-
the X series. You get what I'm saying.
So the least I can do is help you on your journey. Let me do that much at least.
Waning. You're probably right. Yeah, I'm starting Link's Awakening soon. I'm gonna start Phoenix Wright probably in early December, but I'm gonna start Link's Awakening before that. Well, there's actually one thing throwing a wrench in that plan, and that's Pokemon Sword, which I didn't plan on playing that upon release. So like starting like release week would be the end of this week, so I'd start it next week. But because of that whole Copa thing and like Pokemon being a game I think they would obviously target, I'm thinking I need to get that done sooner rather than later if I'm going to play it. Because it might be more of a problem to try to stream it later than streaming it now. Maybe not at all, but that just kind of, I just had the thought of, well, maybe I should push that forward a little bit than when I planned on doing it, which would have been like a month and a half or so later. Kind of like what I'm doing with Link's Awakening. And I'm not as excited about Sword as I was with Let's Go
Thank
Eevee.
you for the gift.
And one more thing. Promise me you won't do anything foolish now, will you?
I will be cautious.
And I don't have problems with people like asking about it at all, because if you're really interested in something, you could just be curious, like, oh, hey, did you ever plan on getting back to that? And that's fine. It's just a matter of, I've talked about Kingdom Hearts before,
After all, I'll be of no use to Master if I get myself killed.
and like what the issue with Kingdom Hearts is.
Exactly.
And the thing
Good
is,
luck
I
to
don't
you on it.
I don't see anything about the game that leads me to believe I'm then going to suddenly have a better time the next time I play it. I assume the rest of the experience is going to be the same. I could be wrong, but
Thank thee. I promise that I will return, and Master with me.
then that should tell you, Possum, just how much I was just like, ugh. Like, doesn't that strike you that what you're saying is 100% correct, and I know that, and I'm still like, oh man. And thus Hanet leaves Stoneguard behind her new quest to save Xanta from his petrified fate. She must find the seer Susanna, named in Xanta's last message. Though it be but a glimmer, it is hope nonetheless. And so she sets out for the Frostlands and the village of Still Snow. It would seem that her journey has only just begun. Or that she's halfway through, because each journey has 4 chapters. Why did we get all this all of a sudden? That from her? That's everybody's chapter 2s. Right, yeah, I'm not playing over the weekend, so I have plenty of time to consider like what I want to do. No, I mean, and that's why I say it's fair to wonder, but you know, like I've talked about what the issue was, and I did say I would get back to it. It's just not a priority, and I will, because I have gotten through so much of it. I don't like to get that far through a game and then stop. Like, I got through Final Fantasy 13, and that was the same thing. I just didn't have to stream it at the time, and I had more free time because I was in college to play games, you know? Not so much anymore. I have Pokemon, I have Link's Awakening, and I have Phoenix Wright that all are like that I want to happen soon. And then there's Kingdom Hearts. Now, thankfully, I don't think the only other game I would consider playing other than those 4 in the very near future would be Death Stranding, but I don't know if I want to play Death Stranding right now. I might want to do that a lot later. Or maybe let KY play it. I don't know. I don't know if he has any interest in playing Death Stranding on stream or if he wants to do it on his own. For each character? There's 4 for each character. I'm probably gonna cut Alphen, so we're gonna only have to do 7 characters instead of 8. And Therian. So we're cutting 2, so I have 6 left. So I'll be able to get through that faster. And I still have to get through this fucking game. Like this is we're probably gonna be taking a break from this game again. And it's kind of the game lends itself to that because there's all these like really good endpoints where I'm like, I could take a break from this if I want to get to other stuff that I really want to play. And like the amount of grinding that it's like, I'm like, I should probably grind. So it's a good thing that I take a break here, you know? But that's just kind of how the way the game's set up. Yeah, we're halfway through. See, Talvez, I think, was the only person. Now, Possum, I think you came on, like, literally the last stream that I did of Kingdom Hearts. That's when we were doing I think the Caribbean was the last stream that I did. But, like, Talvez was basically the only other person that seemed interested in watching those streams at that time. And kind of Switcher, but Switcher beat the game and then kind of didn't see interested in anymore based on what happened at the end, if I remember correctly. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, maybe he might be able to stream Saturday. I can ask him. When I talk to him tomorrow, I can ask him if he'd want to do that since I'm not going to be streaming Friday or Saturday. He might want to. That's a good idea. Because I don't think he knows that I'm not streaming on Saturday. You don't know who Alphen is? So Alphen is So the two characters, I'll show you the two characters we're going to ignore. Because I just don't care. So we have Primrose, whose story is really interesting. She's on that, like, revenge tour about the people that killed her family. And was a dancer, and just... people like my character with her, so yeah, that makes sense to keep going with that. Ophelia's interesting as a priestess going around lighting all those fires to fill in for her essentially adopted father who's super ill. And she's a badass fighter, so as long as I keep using her, might as well go along with her story. Obrick is just a beast, and I want to find out why. I want to see him go 1v1 versus that dude that betrayed him. Tress is the one we started off with. She's got one of those bubbly personalities, and she's cool as a merchant, although I don't really know what it is she's actually doing yet. But anyways, so we got to keep her around anyways, and again, as long as you're leveling up a character, you might as well get through their story. Cyrus, I'm interested in finding out about the necromancy stuff, and he's one of our main, like, 4 that we're using. I got a lot more interested in AANIT more recently, so we're gonna keep going with her story. But then Alphen is an apothecary who just goes around and heals people. That's like it. There's no like, oh, he's doing this for a specific reason. And kind of like Tressa, except Tressa's more interesting. And Alphen, we're not using. I don't like using Alphen as a character, so that's even less incentive. And then Therion's a thief who's getting blackmailed into stealing these artifacts, which is kind of interesting, but I hate using Therion. So I'd really prefer to not go through his story. So we'll have these 6 otherwise, and that should cut some playtime off. At least like 6 hours, probably. Well, maybe even more than that. About 8 hours. We give about 2 hours per chapter, which has been about the norm, including like fighting, grinding a little bit or whatever. And we get rid of these 2, that's 2 chapters for each for a total of 8 hours that we wouldn't have to play with. Remember when I only streamed 1 game? Well, like Persona 5? Well, yeah, I didn't have like a schedule going where I like break the week up into different things. I'd just be like, hey, I'm gonna play this game until I feel like not playing it anymore. Which I enjoyed, but I know people actually like kind of having a schedule going, and it's alright for me too. But it would be kind of fun to go back to that sort of thing again. That's basically what Nintendo's does. Like, we have to do Smash on Saturdays because that's, if we're going to play Smash, that's when people are free to play it for a while. And then having the speedruns weekly is good, is a good way to make sure that I don't, like, start slacking on it, because I don't want to slack, but I'm somebody that would do that. Well, I'm not off, but Saturday I have a friend's party to go to, birthday party to go to, where we're gonna have it's like a gaming party. We do this like every few months. We did the last one in September. So normally I would move Smash to Friday then, but we have Pathfinder on Friday. So no Friday, no Saturday. Oh, I see what you're saying, JMT. Yeah, which is fine. You know, I just... at least at that point, Nintendo's, like, I was getting, like, 18 views on Kingdom Hearts 3. That's dreadfully low. Now, that was 11 months ago. We have way more subs than we did back then. So, even a lower-end stream, I would expect to have at least double that. But... again, when that happens, it kind of leaves a sour taste in your mouth. One Disney film that could actually have a really good sequel. Inside Out, because you could go through the growth of the character that the emotions are representing, and you could see more growth from them. I think it would almost be a completely different movie than the first one, other than the characters are the same. I definitely see a Zootopia 2 sequel though. I love that movie. That, and see, that would be a problem too. I didn't have any problem with getting through Kingdom Hearts, but that would have made it worse. Yeah. Travel on. Oh, oh, just travel on. I see. I thought that was like some sort of option for like, you turn off fast traveling. I don't know. I might do something on Sunday, because I'll probably be, like, refreshed. It won't be Smash, though. It would be something else. It was pitiful. I'd look at it afterwards and say, dude, what was that? I don't really want a 4-day vacation because at some point you have too much time off, and then you're like, the first time you get back into it, you're like, oh, this is gonna be a weird stream. Kind of fall out of rhythm. I mean, yeah, so I have the same like worry that it would be bad, but I think it has the potential to be really good because of how much different it would be just based on the growth of the person in which the emotions are, you know, reside inside. Yeah, at that point, what, you know, I mean, and I'm going to finish Kingdom Hearts just because I kind of have an issue with just, like, letting it sit there. But if you don't have an issue with it just sitting there, then, yeah, why would you bother? Yeah, exactly. That's a really good point. You could have additional characters with more emotions. Oh, man. The more I think about that, the greater an idea that would be, and more excited I would be for that to happen. 6 years after? Is that kind of the norm? When did Inside Out get released? Was that 16? Oh god. All right, we need to end. Sorry, I'd talk to you guys a little more, but we just keep dropping frames. Well, I'm glad that the end of Kingdom Hearts 2 has something that will elicit emotion, because I will tell you, the first X amount of hours in that game did not elicit any emotion from me. Other than the pirate fight was pretty cool, if I remember. There were a couple points where I'm like, all right, this is kind of cool, but that was basically it. $2015. Okay. So it would be released in 2 years. The fact that we haven't heard about anything like that yet, because you think we would have already heard that it was in development if it was going to be a thing, right? Leads me to believe it's probably not going to happen, which is unfortunate. That's some potential right there. All right, that feels good after wearing that for a while. Final Fantasy 13. Inside Out, but inside lightning. You'd have what? Angry and then like mopey, or not mopey. What was it? Just sadness or whatever. That's lightning. I love her. Don't get me wrong, but that's the other emotions would just kind of be like in stasis or something. Or constantly sleeping, like in Sleeping Beauty-esque sleep. It's good. Take your time. It could be released in 2025 for all I care if it's a really good movie. Later, Talvez. Have a good night, dude. Actually, we got to 2, so I guess this is kind of a long stream. I just didn't think of it as that because we only finished the 1 chapter, but that's because we're talking about a lot of other stuff, which is fine. Yeah, it's funny. Nintendo just says that, and then Possum brings up Cars, and I'm like, that is the one instance of Pixar just looking for a paycheck. Because I don't think anybody sees Cars and we're like, that was a masterpiece. Yeah, and I'm kind of surprised it took them that long. It was a good movie too. So that was, you know, like I said, if they want to take their time, that's, you know, I'm not gonna be mad about it. As long as what they put out ends up being a good movie, or just leave it be and don't make a sequel, that's fine too. Okay. So, is anybody live right now that we can go check out? I did not raid yesterday, so I'd like to be able to raid today if we can. I guess I thought it was earlier and we might be able to catch somebody we normally wouldn't raid. But yeah, remember, the drawing for the giveaway thing is going to happen during tomorrow's Octopath stream, so we'll see what my internet's like. Hopefully it's fine. Oh, Twisted streaming. You want to raid Twisted? Twisted was here earlier. Brew's also streaming. Oh, he's streaming Death Stranding though. Yeah, we could probably pop in and still not have anything like super spoily happening, right? Right? Probably. I'm thinking. Zombies is also doing Persona 5, which is always good. I think he's almost that. This might be like his last stream for that though. Harv is playing something. Dark Souls Remastered. Finale for that, probably. Alright, let's go stream Twisted. I'm kind of curious. I haven't seen, like, any footage of Death Stranding, so it'd be cool to kind of see a little something. Alright, later, Possum. Have a good night, dude. Thanks for watching. I honestly didn't see Cars 3. After 2, I was just like, why bother? Yeah, exactly. Cars 2, boo. And I probably should have given Cars 3 a chance, but Cars 2 was so bad. I did love How to Train Your Dragon. I never saw How to Train Your Dragon 2, though. And I don't remember why I didn't go to see it. My wife really liked that movie, too. Oh, is Disney's doing? That makes sense. Pushing that. Yeah, Toy Story 2. Yeah. That's also fair. All right, so let's do that. Let's go to Twisted. Say hi to Twisted. Check out Death Stranding a little bit. I'm sure something will get spoiled, but we won't understand what the fuck's going on anyways because we'll have missed most of the first parts of the of the game. So, whatever, right? Thank you to everybody for watching, liking, and chatting. And lurking. We'll be back with more of this tomorrow. I'm going to do some monies grinding off screen, and we'll get into probably Oberix chapter 3 tomorrow, so we can look forward to that. Otherwise, yeah, we'll do the giveaway in like the first 15 minutes, the drawing, and I have everybody in here still, so that's good. So good luck to everybody, and yeah, I will see you guys over at Twisted stream, and also see you tomorrow. Sorry again for the technical difficulties. Hopefully by the end of Thursday, I'll have had that fixed, and by next week, we'll go back to business as usual. Then, till then, everybody, good night. See you later.